church. I grew up in the church, in the Methodist church, and I've always known that God loves me and that God sent Jesus for me to save me and to show me what it is to truly love. But throughout my life, there have been different moments when that love has felt so close and so real, and other times when it hasn't been, where it's felt far away. Usually that's because of something that I have done. I've kind of stepped away, and I think that happens to all of us throughout our lives. One of those times happened 10 years ago, this January. I got a phone call. I was home from seminary on Christmas break, and got a phone call from my mom's best friend and said, "Hey, have you talked to Meredith today?" Meredith was my college roommate. I said, "No, I haven't talked to Meredith lately. What's up?" She said, "Well, nobody can get in touch with her, so we're trying to find her. She went hiking, and we just haven't heard back from her." So there was a little bit of panic and anxiety that began to set in. So I naturally hung up with her and called Meredith's phone and went straight to voicemail. I left a voicemail, just, "Hey, people are looking for you. Let me know." The next day, I went with my mom and another friend, and we were up on Blood Mountain here in Georgia, part of a search party looking for Meredith. Meredith's mom had flown in and was there as well. And it was just a very surreal experience to be searching and looking for someone that I cared so deeply for, that nobody knew what was going on. I remember sitting in the car with Meredith's mom, and I was just praying, sitting in the back of the car, I was just praying, Meredith, just come on, maybe you're hurt and you're stuck in a cave, or you've wandered off somewhere and gotten lost, and we'll find you. It would turn out that Meredith had been kidnapped, and eventually she was murdered. And through that whole experience, we just kept crying out to God. God, won't you help us? Won't you show us where she is? But at the same time, it was this weird feeling where the prayers we had prayed weren't answered, but I knew that God was there, that God wasn't ignoring us, but God was surrounding us and comforting us and telling us that this isn't what you wanted, but it's going to be okay. That God was saying it wasn't what God wanted, but that it was going to be okay. And every time I think about her, I'm sad that she's not here, but I also get that feeling that no matter what happened, God was there every step of the way, that God was surrounding all of us, and even more importantly, God was surrounding her. It can be easy to kind of set God aside when things in your life are going great, but take a moment then to remember that God is there and will always be there.